Lachlan here, Motocross Action Magazine. We're here at Glen Helen, which are our usual stomping grounds, and we're trying out the 2017 KTM 125SX. The changes made to the 2017 KTM 125SX are pretty much the same changes made to the whole line of the KTMs this year, save for the 250SX, which is all new. The biggest change this year is the suspension. The 48mm WP AER forks are so far pretty much the best air forks on the market. We kind of know what air to play around with and settings to work with, so we'll go from there with that. Also, the big change is also the top triple clamp, which is much more rigid. The WP shock was made to mate with the WP AER forks. The KTM 125 bike was all new for 2016. This engine pumped out just about 39 horsepower on the dyno. Compare that to the 34 horsepower YZ 125. That's a big difference. Not only this bike is faster than YZ 125, it also handles better, and it's pretty much an all-around better machine. And now that you got the AER forks on here, it can probably compete with the KTM SSS suspension. Enough chit chat. I'm gonna go ahead and get geared up, get on the track, do some laps, and get back to you of my first impressions on the 2017 KTM 125. Hey, I just got done doing some laps on the KTM 125. Initial thoughts, I was on the track and the jetting just seemed really rich. With the new carburetor on there, TMX carburetor, we really do a lot of jetting changes. We actually had to go a lot leaner, especially on the pilot needle and the main. Once we got those kind of dialed in, we started working on suspension, and the air pressure that comes stock is 123. We went higher, we went lower, we went in between, and it was on the ballpark. Like 123 is what we set it at. We adjusted the compression, went softer in the compression than recommended, and then the shock was pretty much set. We went a little stiffer on the shock, set it at 110 sag. Other than that, it was really impressive as far as the air fork. As far as the engine's concerned, love the engine. Same engine as last year. Pulls great. We messed with the power valve tuner a little bit, and we went in a little bit to get more bottom end off it, so we actually didn't have to go to a taller rear sprocket or one bigger rear sprocket like we did last year. So it was actually really good. Overall package was great. As far as turning is concerned, I mean, the bike's super stable. We raised the forks up in the triple clamps just a smidgen. We're gonna put a bunch more hours on this bike, try to fine tune some more things. After we get done with that, we're gonna try pipes, we're gonna try different jetting, we're gonna try everything to the moon and back. So stay tuned to future issues of Motocross Action Mag for future updates on this bike, as well as motocrossactionmag.com.